Hi, Steve's girlfriend. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How are you? Uh, man. Okay, so, hi. Good morning, chat. My sister, her husband, and my nieces are leaving to go somewhere to like run errands with my mom. So, I'm stuck here by myself for the rest of the day. So, how are you, dear? I'm okay. Um, we're about to play some games in a minute. Well, first we're gonna play some Love and Deep Space. Then we're gonna finish Little Nightmares 1 out, and then after that, I don't know. But yeah, um, my sister and her husband and my nieces are leaving to go to the mall or something. So I'm here. Gonna be streaming all day, no interruptions. Most likely, I still have to go downstairs periodically to like wash clothes and things of that nature. But for the most part, I won't have to leave my room. So this could be a long stream or not. I don't know. We're playing it by ear. I'm happy to be in your life. Thank you. Hi, Jimmy. Do you want me to call you Jeanne when you're on Twitch? Or is Jimmy fine? Or is it John? Jan or John? Whatever. Mm, Jimmy's fine. I don't care. Okay, cool. He's playing Fortnite and listening to music. Excuse me. Tell him to go take a shower. What are we doing today? We're playing Lads, Love and D Space. And then we're gonna finish out Little Nightmares 1. And then after that, I don't know. Uh I could start Little Nightmares 2. Or we could do a different horror game, maybe, if I'm still up to it. Or we could um 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 play Rivals. I ain't gonna let up off that. He shouldn't have told us he's an Asmongold light. I mean, taking a 5 minute shower is better than not taking a shower at all. Even though taking 5 minutes for a shower is so crazy in my opinion. I'll never get over that. Um Bro is just a hater. Not you fucking popping up into the stream right when we were talking shit about you. Ain't no way. I'm black, that's impossible. Yeah, fucking Jay will say up and down he's not black or he's not mixed, even though his dad is mixed, brother is mixed. But yeah, we're gonna play some lads in a second. I just wanted to talk to chat a little bit. I am mixed, not just not black. That's what I said. I say all the time you're mixed, and you'll say no, I'm white, brother. You're mixed. You're a mixed boy. Where? What is trophy yellow? Emotes don't show up in YouTube chat the way they do in Twitch chat, which I will never understand. Ow. I'm gonna guess it's a yellow trophy, like possibly. It's still not showing up. That's weird. Mm, oh well. But thank you, Steve's girlfriend. That's kind of crazy because I know someone named Steve. Um, in real life. Oh, it is yellow trophy. Thanks for the follow, FYS. Oh my gosh, it's Steve from Minecraft. Brother. You will never not get piss me off, Jay. I won't lie. Every day of my life, I'll just remember that you exist and I start getting mad again. Ow. I just popped my arm. Sorry, I didn't know emojis don't work. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's YouTube's fault that it doesn't translate the same. Because I'm using like a website that puts all the streams all together in the streaming software that I'm using. And in the multi-stream chat, which is supposed to have like Twitch, Kick, and YouTube all together, it doesn't show up. It just like has it as words. So that's not your fault. It's just Streamlabs. But yeah, we're gonna play some lads. We're gonna finish out Little Nightmares. I have like maybe an hour or about left for the game. You should change your name on YouTube. You don't have to. An hour or so left. That's what I meant. An hour or so left for um Little Nightmares. Hi Nebula. Welcome to the stream. We will be starting the games in a second. I'm using Korean skincare for my face, and my face has cleared up so much. This scar right here used to be so much darker like a month ago, and now it's like really starting to lighten up. Time to watch Naj crash out. I will for sure not crash out. There's only like an hour or so left for the game, so I don't think um I don't think it's gonna be that bad, hopefully, surely. You like Korean skincare? Yeah, you probably won't understand, but the way I figured out, like the way I did go about, like went about trying to figure out what type of skincare would work for me, I went into Chat GPT. I know people don't like Chat GPT, and I don't either in general, but I feel like if it's used in these types of ways, like trying to figure out certain things for yourself, like uh what Korean skincare care would work for my skin best, it that's the proper way of using an AI like bot. So I went in and like I named all like my problems that I suffer through when it comes to skincare. Um and I wait, hold on. I I like named it like I have acne scars. I forgot what game do we start with? We're playing Love in Deep Space. So lads for sure. It's a Otome like boyfriend simulator type thing. We'll be playing it in a few minutes. But I typed into the like Chat GPT. I was like, well, I suffer from acne scars, but I have very sensitive and dry skin. I suffer from Love and Deep Dick. Yes, Love and Deep Dick. It's not a Gunner game though. I said that I have very dry and sensitive skin. I suffer from acne scars and blemishes, a slight hyperpigmentation and stuff of that sort. and they like named literally everything that I would need. And I've been using it for the past month, I think, or a little bit more, and it's like significantly lightened my like acne scars. So it's effectively working. Korean skincare is the best, yeah. I wish it was a goober game, to be honest. What the hell is a goober game? Am I supposed to know what that is? Yeah, sunscreen. I never ever thought that I ever had to wear sunscreen because I don't have the best diet, obviously, but I go outside and like before I started wearing sunscreen, I would just go outside and not put sunscreen on my skin at all. People used to say, "Oh, you had to wear sunscreen," but I always thought that was like a white people problem. Like you have to wear sunscreen because you don't have melanin in your skin to protect you. I've never had to wear sunscreen ever in my life, because I don't get boils. I don't fucking my skin. I don't suffer from that ever. Even now, even though I'm still wearing sunscreen, it's more so because I don't want my acne scars to darken, not because I feel like my skin will like I think I'll like break out or my skin will start to peel. Like no, I don't suffer from that. So, but I was told, I like researched it, and you need to wear sunscreen now whether you are black or not, is because the ozone layer is starting to, it's like thin. It's starting to slowly rebuild, but it's like thinner than it should be, and that can impact, the UV rays are uh too harsh on our skin. That's why you need to wear sunscreen. So it's like, oh, that's probably why my like I don't go outside that much. I really don't ever leave my house. The reason why I can stream as often as I can, especially now during October, is because I don't leave. But even then, the sun rays come in through the windows and they still hit my skin. So I'm still getting affected, just not maybe as much as like the next person. Um but yeah, so I had to wear, I have the Starly highly favored and highly melanated. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, she hit her head. I heard Nora fall down. But yeah, sunscreen is helpful and you should be wearing it even if it's just on your face to help with scarring and stuff like that. I don't put sunscreen on anywhere else on my body though, because I don't really need to. But yeah, but I think it's about time to turn on the game. Wait, oh shit. Turn on the game. It saves. Is Xavier's birthday event today? Yeah, I know. I definitely know. I'm. I mean, I'll do the event. I'm glad. Actually, I'm glad. Let's not act like we're not glad. Having characters have like a banner or event, like it being their time, is actually good because I can save. Take it as a break. Yeah, I'm taking it as a break. I'm taking it as a break. Oh shit. To from pulling, because I don't have the pulls to pull for anything related to Silas or Zane right now. So let me get my green screen. All right. Since I have such a short amount of the game of Little Nightmares that I have to finish. I have like 30 minutes to an hour until I'm done with it. Um, some long for lunch. All right, bro. I might try to finish the story today, the main story today, and then finish out Little Nightmares afterwards. The main story of Lads, and then go to what's it called? Little Nightmares afterwards, because I have like 30 minutes to an hour before I'm done with it.
According to my records, you'll be on your period soon.
Oh my god. Alright. Well, I forgot. I gotta change the category. Not Zane exposing you. Like, they always do this. First of all, I have an irregular period, so it might not even be soon. Like, a very irregular period. Sometimes I can go like a whole month without having my period, and then sometimes it'll last for like 2 weeks. I can't really help it. Bro is just objectively wrong. Isn't this Silas's theme? If I buy this, can other characters wear it? Like, can Silas and Zane wear it or no? No, just Zav? Damn. Okay. You're gonna get it just cuz? Oh, brother has money.
I didn't expect you to be into this.
Into what?
Cardiologists know a lot about this.
Right. No, it's event points. Oh, it's not something that you have to buy. Oh. Okay, Zane. I can either, if I beat Little Nightmares today, we can either start Little Nightmares 2, or we can do the card. Finish out the card that I got. You say start Little Nightmares 2? Alright. Then we'll just do the card tomorrow then. That means we're gonna have to change our days around. Because I'm starting Little Nightmares 2 way before I need to on the calendar. You can always come back to Lads. True. This is true. Yeah, okay, so on the... If I remember correctly, tomorrow is BioShock. So, we're playing Little Nightmares today. BioShock.
Pleasing others is unnecessary. Just do what you like.
Shush. Okay, so I have to change my days around. So Little Nightmares, I will be starting today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change some stuff around, for sure. But, we can always do the card tomorrow instead. I want to know who likes Xavier. Who like mains him? I've not met anyone that mains Xavier. Um, at all actually, or heard anyone that does it. Mm. As I enter Xavier's home, I realize just how much of an understatement his request to open a few packages is. At first glance, the living room has been practically turned into a package distribution center, and he's still searching for a path he can actually walk through. You know one person who mains Zav, and her art is cute, or she's like on Twitter or something, or on Instagram. This is what you call a few packages. Are you planning to sacrifice your home to serve as a delivery hub for our entire apartment complex? He finally clears a path and pulls me over to sit with him on the carpet.
I'm not the one making the sacrifice. A book platform I use suddenly sent them to me, but none of them are books.
Amid all the confusion, I spot a comic-style greeting card tucked under one of the packages. To our most esteemed lifetime partner or lifetime member, Mr. Xavier. Just how many platforms did you sign up for?
It's hard to say.
On your birthday, we present this small token of our gratitude. May you, who keep books as your companions, always maintain your curiosity and imagination about the world. I didn't expect your first birthday gift to be from a book platform.
The first several dozen birthday gifts, actually.
You know, that's actually the one thing I can agree with. Books as gifts is the best gift. Like always will be. If someone were to gift me like a Barnes and Noble gift card, or like to take me to Barnes and Noble, the store, on my birthday, I actually will be so happy, insanely happy. Or buy a book that they think that I would actually like. Then what number will my gift end up as? Okay.
Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yours can cut to the front of the line, though. It'll still be number 1.
Cute. I open a small box and a familiar figure pops out. New Bun Bun merch again? Why is his Bun Bun smiling like this? It looks sinister?
What do you mean?
Hi, alumni!
It's just a white Bun Bun.
It's just a white Bun Bun? It's hard and stiff, and it doesn't look like a toy either. What is this even for? Upon getting a closer look, I note the holes of various sizes nestled between the rabbit ears. Oh, it's a coin bank. Who even uses these old-fashioned things nowadays?
It doesn't look like it's for coins.
He grabs a handful of nuts and seeds from the coffee table and drops them into the holes.
Watermelon seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. This one's for pistachios.
You know, I've never had pistachios. Are they good? Bun Bun's mouth eerily chews a few times before spitting out unshelled seeds and nuts. Oh, it's a shelling machine? I didn't expect a rabbit to have good teeth.
Rabbits bite hard. Even children know that.
I blame you for never biting anything, you big rabbit. Damn, you skewed my impression?
You haven't been bitten by me before?
I've had pistachio macaroons and they're good. Are pistachio macaroons the green looking ones? Wait, hold on. Oh, they are. Yeah. I want some macaroons, bro. They like high key are so good. You haven't been bitten by me before, huh? Afraid he might continue with bolder remarks, I immediately stuffed a handful of nuts into his mouth. Hello? Eat your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? A woodpecker doorbell, robot dog, coffee table, magical corn holders. After unpacking everything, mouthful of nuts is crazy. That's what I'm saying. After unpacking everything, the house becomes a gathering of diverse talents. Each one is showing off their unique skills. The number of gifts matches your age. I didn't expect a lifetime membership to include the perk of making up for all the previous year's gifts. But why would a book platform send such bizarre things?
Maybe they think these are the results of maintaining curiosity and imagination about the world.
They're very thoughtful. The birthday gifts they sent are creative.
Yeah, but they could be even bolder.
He carries out how every single one of the weird gadgets works without expectation or exception. None of them is a challenge. Let me remind you that human imagination can't exceed one's own understanding. Even the boldest imagination would would seem cowardly compared to you, Mr. Outlander. Have y'all watched the show Outlander? Honestly, such a good show. Very good. However, it's got some scenes in there that could traumatize you. If you ask me, if someone wanted to create the boldest, most imaginative comic, they should just use you as source material. It's guaranteed to become what show? Outlander. I'll put it in the chat. Okay. Outlander. It's also a book. So, Nebula. Oh, what is it about? Okay. This girl is married. And she goes to is it Scotland? I think it's Scotland. And they're like doing this, like her husband's like a researcher or some shit, and they're out in Scotland and they're researching like a big battle that happened or the history of the area that they're in. And one of these nights they go over and they watch these women do this like dance around this tall ass rock, and she falls asleep. She wakes up, her husband's not with her. Or no, am I misremembering something? They both fell asleep. She gets up in the middle of this like that grass, like grassy plain with the rock, the big ass stone. It's like this tall. It's like not this tall, but it's bigger. It's twice my size basically. And she touches the rock, and she's transported. How far back into the past did she go? I would say like 400, 500 years, I think. She basically, no, I've never seen it. Okay, so it's a romance story. So, and it's got a lot of traumatic scenes in it, like rape, you know? So if you're not into that, I would say don't watch it. But I think Nebula would like the book. It kind of seems like she would be into that. Unless you're not into the other stuff like I mentioned. But she goes like 400 years into the past, and she meets a man, and they have like this like romance. But she falls in love with him, knowing that she's still technically married to her husband 400 plus years in the fucking future. You'll read almost anything. Yeah, so it's really good. It doesn't have like magic or anything in it. Not that I know of. But yeah, she's like starting to fall in love with this other man while she knows she's married to someone else. Whilst like she's living in a time where like people like that time period that she's in is way more dangerous than the time period that she's in currently, where she's from, which is like the 1930s. She came from like the 1930s, 1940s after World War II, I believe, and she went back and So yeah, I don't want to tell you too much, but that's basically it. I watched the movie, the show. I'm trying to go back and start rereading the book because I've never actually finished it. I only got like a few pages into chapter 1, but I want to go back and read it because I've heard that the book is really good. But yeah, it's guaranteed to become an immortal legend in the comic world. Enter the Comic Book Hall of Fame, reach the pinnacle of success.
It looks like you're already fantasizing about a wonderful life after changing careers.
I rubbed Xavier's arm. Will I have the advantage of being close to the source material?
Oh, so
You
you
will
got
def check it
close
out, the
to
TV
me
show?
because you'd get material for your fortune.
It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna warn you though. The scene, the most traumatic scene in the show, it's toward the end of season 1. So I don't remember what episode it is. I'll have someone explain the book on YouTube. I want to warn you because when I say this is traumatic, I mean it's traumatic. This is not like any like regular like rape scene. You know, this is probably the most descriptive one I've seen in my fucking life. So I'm gonna tell you what episode it is to watch out for because it's crazy. I haven't actually watched the whole episode. When I realized what was going on, I skipped past it. Oh. Episode 15. Can't be any worse. I watched you. Are you talking about the first I Spit on Your Grave, where this guy that she was like friends with was supposed to like protect her, and she was like standing there, and they were like, if you're not gonna help, or if you're not gonna do anything, then we're gonna beat your ass or something. And he like, she thought that they were friends, and he just wound up just like under peer pressure or whatever the fuck, like did it. Are you talking about that one? The girl had like black hair and she went back and like killed everyone everyone. And she put one of the dude's face in lye, hung him up in the air, suspended in the air, and he had his head in lye, basically. Okay, so I would have to disagree. The rape scene I'm talking about, I think it's the worst rape scene I've seen in any media in my life. It's terrible. And I know it fits bad in the fucking show. I know it's terrible in the book. I fucking know it. Because everything is always worse when you read it. Especially when it's like descriptive. What movie is that? It's I Spit on Your Grave. It's a movie where this girl, she's like, she goes to move into some home or some shit. And the movie starts off, she goes into like a gas station. She's about to go in a gas station and some boys are like whistling at her, like basically being fucking horn dogs. And she's like, she says something snarky back to them. And then when she goes home, she asks this guy to like fix her plumbing issue in the house that she's living in. And it's obvious that he like finds her cute, that she's attracted to him. He's attracted to her. But she is not interested. But she's nice. She's a very sweet girl. She doesn't come off like a bitch. She goes to a gas station and basically follows her hope and take her. Yeah, so basically those guys that were being like horn dogs at the gas station fucking break into her house and gang rape her throughout the night. It's like autistic or something. Yeah, they gang rape her. And one of the guys that was helping her with her plumbing was he was like, we shouldn't do this. He was trying to stop them to doing this. And the ringleader of the group was like, if you don't do this, if you don't do that to her, we're gonna beat your fucking ass, or something along those lines. And he was like looking back between the guys and her, and he just like relented and did it anyways. So when they left her for dead, because they beat her ass and they did that to her, she just decided to like lock the fuck in and get revenge. And so she slowly killed everyone that did that to her. And they do it for hours, then she gets away and hunts them down. Yeah, basically. It's a revenge story. Another movie that's very similar to that is The Last House on the Left. It's a very similar story to that. Where the girl, the female lead is Sarah Paxton. She's from one of my favorite kid movies, Aquamarine. Her, that Last House on the Left. It's a very similar movie to that. Same premise. She was going to go hang out with some guys with her friend, not knowing that these guys were fucking weirdos. Or both of them didn't know that the guys were weirdos. And they like took them to like some motel, raped both of the girls, killed her friend, thought they killed her, and then they like left. Unbeknownst to them, it's like storming outside, and they have to find shelter because they can't be on the road. They wound up at the girl's house, her house, talking about like, oh, can we stay here for a few hours? We can't, our car is like broken down or whatever. And when they find out that her necklace has been stolen and it's like with one of the guys or some shit, or like necklace or bracelet, and they're talking about like what they did the earlier day, the parents realize, oh shit, that's our daughter. And then when the girl comes back and she's like, those are the guys that fucking did that to me, they decide to like do a whole fucking elaborate fucking murder scene to the men that abused their daughter. I personally like that Last House on the Left more because it's not as graphic. I Spit on Your Grave is a way more graphic movie. And I don't fucking like watching it, honestly. But yeah, I Spit on Your Grave, The Last House on Your Left. The fucking episode that I'm talking about for Outlander is episode 15 and 16. Yeah, it's pretty traumatic. I hate that shit. But in my opinion, I think Outlander's rape scene is worse. Like, I think it's worse. And unfortunately, the revenge that Jamie gets in the fucking show is not... I don't like it. Like, at least the way the girl went back and got revenge was like, I felt like, yeah, like, get this shit. The way she killed everyone, I felt like happy. The way Jamie gets his revenge, I'll never be satisfied. I'll never be satisfied with it. These are some heavy shows. Yeah, unfortunately, I like find myself watching like the most traumatic shit sometimes. And the show isn't ended. It's still running. It has seven seasons. Right now. Yeah, it's episode 15. Episode 15. The last 2 episodes of season 1 you need to watch out for. I never finished those episodes because no. With the stony expressions, Xavier deliberately shifts approximately 2 centimeters away from me. Who said that to me? Those are just the little details that make up Xavier. Wait, what are we talking about? So you got close to me because you get material for your fortune. Oh.
What do you mean? My base elements are the same as yours. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen.
There's like 3 I Spit on Your Grave movies, and the first one is just Trauma Corn. Yeah. Yeah. All those movies, however, I Spit on Your Grave, The Last House on Your Left, they're both based on an older film about the same premise. What is it called? It's this movie is like old as fuck. It came out, yeah, filmed under the same name in 1972. It's based on this movie, the original. And I heard that the men that were playing the actors that like raped the female lead, were really, they were really like, they got really into the role of being abusers, and they would like threaten her and be like rude and say things like weird and scary things to her offset to like try to make the whole like acting experience more true. Like, we have to make her scared of us, so when she portrays her fucking role, she does it correctly. So they like got really into this shit. So it's like the whole thing is like, this franchise is like built off of women fear. You got the Xavier outfits. It took you 5 minutes. Oh God, that is not gonna take me that damn. It's not gonna take me that quickly. What do you mean? My base elements are same as yours: carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. It's possible, or maybe you aliens have a periodic table inside.
I think your imagination has surpassed those comic book artists.
It's only because you're a mysterious star I have to squeeze out every drop of imagination to understand you a little bit better. Also, I'm reading Atonement. Bruh, tell me I'm wrong, but does Bryony not even like Robbie in the book? In the movie, it made it seem like she had feelings for Robbie, and that's why she felt motivated to lie on him about the whole bullshit. She's annoying as fuck. She doesn't even like him in the book. She's over here making this play for Robbie's friend named Leon. So what is her motivation to fucking lie? I don't get it. I'm only on chapter 4, I think. The distance between us disappears as Xavier moves towards me. He laughs while ruffling my hair. If I remember correctly, she's more jealous of her sister, I
was
think.
thinking about telling you the story you
She's
wanted
more
to hear.
jealous. I thought, because when I watched the movie, the reason why she lied and said that Robbie raped that little girl, was because she liked Robbie, and walking in on her sister and Robbie kissing was like, she was mad about that. So she convinced herself that he raped that little girl when it was really that old ass nigga. And then, so she felt like that, but then after growing up or whatever, you can't quite remember. Like, she's so fucking irritating, bro. I was thinking about telling you the story you wanted to hear.
But now, I'd rather see your imagination burst forth.
Just you wait, I can uncover your secrets on my own. By the time Xavier's birthday arrives, I'll prove that I'm one step closer to his world. But to understand Xavier, who came from the stars, I need to familiarize myself with those stars first. What's this? Daddy's little girl is too intense for me, but y'all bringing out the big guns. What's Daddy's little girls? Or is that the black movie, the movie with Idris Elba and Gabrielle Union? Or are you talking about something else? I don't need. Yeah, my mom really likes watching traumatic ass stories, and I guess I picked up on that trait when I don't know what to say to this guy. I think I picked up on that trait, like being raised by her. Ah, shit. I fucked up. No. I just be watching random scary movies when I'm bored and it up traumatizing myself. I think it's the opposite for me. I wind up watching the most like not horror movies, but the most like traumatic drama slash romantic movies, like by accident, and I like straight up be sad for hours. Like I remember one time, what was it me? But my mom found out about this TV show called From Scratch. It was based on a true story about this like Italian man that fell in love with this black girl in Italy, and they like fell in love and everything, and then she wanted to go back to the United States, and because he loved her so much, he followed her to Italy, and then they were there for a few years just to find out his ass had cancer, and he dies. Bro, I cried for fucking hours watching that. Worst thing I've ever fucking seen. One of the first things I've ever seen. I've seen some sad stuff, bro. Shit. I didn't get enough. I'm gonna have to do this a bunch of times for these blue ones. These little vents are how you end up with a lot of poses and outfits, to be honest. Unfortunately, it's not for the character I want. But it's okay. I can just save. For what's his name? For Xavier and Silas. I mean, not Xavier. Silas and Zane. Oh! Damn it, Notch! I looked at chat for a split second and almost fucked myself. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this so many times. I'll come back and do that later. Crafts. Crafts. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. It's the same thing. Okay. I'm gonna buy out the outfit later. Celestial Drifts. Okay. I don't need those wishes because I won't be wishing on this banner. I'll get them later. Oh, purple! Cute. I'm broke. I think that's it for now. Bro, I don't... Can you leave me alone? Okay. Grab... Suffix? Star. Why am I still getting... Fondly beheld. Okay, now we got rid of them. Alright, story time. Rebirth cocoon. Benedict extends his hand as a friendly gesture. Zane barely returns the handshake before quickly withdrawing.
Wait, you two know each other? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Dr. Zane and I met at Mount Eternal. However, it was a brief encounter.
I remember. I didn't expect us to meet again here.
When Benedict is introduced, I learned that he was once a distinguished doctor. He served as a mentor for a group of... Wait, what? Of new recruits during the Battle of Mount Eternal. However, he withdrew from the position at the halfway point for personal reasons.
We're not officially open to the public yet, but this sanatorium has already become the preferred choice for many patients. As the director, I'm truly grateful that everyone has embraced the philosophy of the Fountain of Ate.
Through the glass walls lining both sides of the corridor, the sanatorium's new patients can be seen. They're undergoing a physical examination. Each patient is accompanied by their assigned medical staff member. The checkups proceed quickly with virtually no waiting time. When you hear Rebirth Cocoon, what comes to your mind?
Metamorphosis.
Outside the ascending elevator, the stark whiteness gradually gives way to green. A vibrant garden appears before us, and suddenly everything clicks. When someone returns from death's door, and this is the first thing they see, a crescent-shaped corridor encircles a towering tree. Surrounded by emerald-like glass dotted with vibrant flowers, the area overlooks a circular azure lake. They'd feel like they've been given a second chance at life.
To be frank, we need Dr. Zane's help to improve our experiment's success rate.
He speaks as if he's discussing statistics rather than matters of life and death. If there's still room for improvement, shouldn't you inform your patients about this so-called success rate?
They're aware. The patients who've been given terminal diagnoses voluntarily agreed to participate in the experiment. It's a deal with mutual consent. Besides, who would choose to wait for death's certainty when given the chance to roll the dice of fate?
True. That makes sense.
3rd floor.
As the elevator doors open, an unexpected gust makes me squint. Before me is an unfamiliar white corridor. It's empty and clean. The corridor is lined with separate rooms on both sides, and through their semi-transparent glass, I can see egg-shaped experimental pods. Here are the rebirth cocoons. Their mysterious nature has been revealed. Mounted on bases lined with energy circuits, they emit a gentle glow. Contrary to what we expected, Carter and Benedict seem quite willing to show us everything. Yet, what we see feels like a meticulously crafted exhibition for the visitors. The light bathes everything in soft, warm tones to create a sort of cocoon effect. Even the air filtration system can be adjusted to simulate different scents based on mood. Every detail was made to spark a desire for life and create an illusion of truly being alive. A soft hum fills the air as fluorescent blue energy flows through the tubes and rapidly enters the chamber. The connected monitor displays the rebirth cocoon's interior in real time. Inside, a young girl receiving treatment clutches her chest. She takes deep, labored breaths. Pain covers her already pale face as she breaks into a cold sweat. Her hands tremble, and she soon starts convulsing. Seconds after the device activates, her breathing steadies at a remarkable rate. Her convulsions stop. As time passes, her breathing finally becomes regular. Exhausted, she closes her eyes and seemingly drifts into a deep, dreamless slumber. The video feed sparkles with light as text appears to indicate the treatment is complete. Benedict presses a button on the wall, and the treatment room's smart glass returns to its opaque, milky white state.
Dr. Zane, these should interest you the most. The treatment consists of 7 sessions. Patients show significant improvement in health indicators after each one.
Okay. He hands over a document that contains experimental data from several test subjects. Zane's gaze lingers on the first page for a half a second before turning to Carter, who's standing to the side with a self-satisfied look.
I won't be sugarcoating anything. Your experiment has failed to meet its objectives. You've lost control of the cellular mutation process.
You could have used a little bit of sugar. Zane, the rebirth cocoon is our most successful experimental product to date. Our ultimate goal is to achieve humanity's perfect form through genetic and cellular reconstruction.
Without a hint of emotion, Zane glances at him. Then he taps the data's success rate column with his knuckle.
These numbers are far from perfect.
Someone's using his expertise well.
As the creator of X-Art, I can tell you that your so-called success merely uses the existing technology to temporarily delay the disease's progression. And if it fails, there's a likely chance that the patients will transform. Then they'll begin to turn into wanderers.
Every treatment carries risks. If we only relied on your safe methods, then...
Zane closes the files and hands them back to Benedict. His expression remains calm throughout the exchange.
Of course. I understand you're challenging the impossible. That's why I decided to join. I enjoy challenging the impossible.
As they continue their thoughtful verbal sparring, my gaze is drawn to the curved floor to ceiling window beside us. Outside, patients in white hospital gowns walk across the verdant lawn. They create an unexpectedly peaceful scene. At that moment, my heart detects a strange energy. It pulls me forward. This feeling is just like before when I was in the ruins of the Gaia Research Center. I gently nudge Zane. He understands and takes a step to converse with Benedict and Carter. Then he successfully leads them away. Okay, so I'm infiltrating this bitch. Okay. After making sure no one's around, I slip into the descending elevator. Oh, I gotta pee, chat.
You're not allowed in there, miss.
I see.
You can't go there either. Miss? Visitors are restricted to the public areas on the first and second floors. We aim to respect our patients' privacy.
Shut up. I turn to meet the receptionist's polite yet wary gaze and nod. All right, then I'll head back. It was that way, right? I point to a spot in the distance. Confused, the receptionist turns to look, and I prepare to make my escape. But I'm yanked by the hem of my top. The faint energy I've sensed disappears. What? Excuse me. Okay, I have to pee really quick. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Wait, fucking orange or clementine or tangerine, a fucking ham and cheese sandwich and hot Cheetos. Do y'all ever make a sandwich, like a ham and cheese sandwich for instance, and balanced meal? You already know. You already know. Do you ever make a sandwich and then put chips in your sandwich? Cause I went in the living room the other day. Oh shit. I went in the living room the other day, made a sandwich, and then I like put hot Cheetos. Doesn't everybody? Okay, so this is the crazy part. I put hot Cheetos, like these kinds, these exact kinds, in a ham and cheese sandwich. And when I say ham and cheese, I don't eat pork, so it's like turkey ham, turkey breast, whatever. But I just say ham and cheese because it's easier to say than turkey ham and cheese. Made a ham and cheese sandwich. I put the hot Cheetos in the sandwich. I was eating it on the couch while I was watching TV. And my sister looked at me and she was like, "You put chips in your sandwich?" And I said, "Yes, I've been doing this since we were kids." And she was like, "Yeah, I was." And I was like, "Oh." She was like, "Oh." And I was like, "Don't you?" She was like, "Yeah, when I was a kid." And I was like, if you take a bite of the sandwich and then you fuck around and put like a chip in your mouth with the sandwich still in your mouth, it's the same fucking thing, right? I'm foregoing the extra step of going in the bag and getting a chip. I'm biting into the sandwich. The same thing. I don't understand it. It's a must. I don't understand it. She looked at me like I was fucking crazy. Did the sandwich grow up? I don't know. I don't know. Brother it just doesn't make any sense. If I put the chips in the sandwich and bite into the sandwich, it's the same thing as putting a chip in my mouth as I have the sandwich in my mouth. She looked at me like I grew a second head out of my fucking body. I said, "Oh no, you're not cultured." She just doesn't know how to have fun, man. I'm about to put fucking hot Cheetos in the sandwich right now. I like every bite to have a little bit of chip and sandwich in it. Poor girl, I don't know what's up with my sister. She don't understand. She is uncultured. And it doesn't really matter the chip, as long as it's like a chip I like. So salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, fucking original Pringle or Lay's or Ruffles. The only chip I don't really like, I've never really fucked with Doritos. Really, I'll eat them if it's the only chip we have and I need to have some like chip with a sandwich or something. But I've never really fucked with Doritos, unfortunately. I love Ruffles, whether they be cheesy or original. I don't like jalapeno chips. Like the jalapeno taste. Like jalapeno version of the hot Cheetos. Or lemon. I like the original hot. It's the only one I go for. Or hot fries. Hot fries. Good as fuck. Alright. Undercurrent. In the hallway, the receptionist has finally noticed my disappearance and is looking everywhere for me. Wait. Oh shit. Doing this with my fucking left hand. The sliding door closes. I turn around, cautious, only to find myself face to face with someone familiar. Okay, I have to take a bite. Honestly. Sorry.
You're the young lady who accompanied Dr. Zane.
Mm-hmm. Miss Karen?
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Karen, a patient with Protocore syndrome.
Okay. A sliver of light from the outside filters through the Venetian blinds. It illuminates her gentle features. She extends her hand. thin yet steady toward me. I politely return her handshake.
I know you and Dr. Zane are here to investigate the Fountain of Ate,
Mm-hmm.
or rather, the Rebirth Cocoon. However, the press conference for it is coming up, and you're not the only ones keeping an eye on things.
Mm. Oh my god. My sister, I told you all this before, but she got a bread maker, and the bread is good, but it's because it's homemade. The shit is like solid bread. It's not hard, but like you can taste all the natural ingredients. So it's like it's very fluffy. So like biting into it, it takes so much longer to chew. You said exactly what I was thinking. Are you also undercover so you can gather information? She nods, but after a moment passes, she shakes her head.
Sort of. My original reason for coming here was simple. I wanted to live. Isn't it strange? After all, I was a war correspondent who once risked everything on the battlefield. Yet, after returning to civilian life, I'm afraid of death. I even believed in far-fetched promises.
When it comes to matters of life and death, I have no right to judge, let alone interfere with others' choices. Yet I also wondered, if I were a patient, would I pin my hopes on this experiment despite knowing full well how absurd it is? Absurd it is. But I hesitate, unsure if I should reveal what I know.
You want to say that this experiment is turning people into monsters. Those things called the Alterum. I was there during the Battle of Mount Eternal.
Mm-hmm.
I saw people transform into monsters with my own eyes. Whether you're trying to stop it or investigate it, 2 people won't be enough to treat this as a simple matter.
She turns around and opens the door. She takes out a small, elegant notebook and hands it to me.
This may seem sudden, but I need your help. And I believe you might need mine as well. It'll be necessary to prevent this press conference from taking place.
But why would you? Questions flood my mind, but I can't find the right one to
As
ask.
it stands, I'm their most successful test subject.
That visitor just disappeared around here.
Oh shit. The receptionist I managed to shake off earlier hurried towards us. Karen responds with a slight smile.
Take this with you. When you get out, tell them you saw the patient in room A107 faint. You were just escorting me back to my room.
I understand, thank you.
Miss, how did you end up here? Is there anything I can help you with?
Isn't this the same receptionist? The patient in room A107. This is a collapse. You should check in on her. While skeptical, the receptionist quickly summons doctors and nurses. The quick response suggests Karen's presence carries a special weight here. For my first visit to the sanatorium, uncovering these crucial leads is more than I could have hoped for. As for those secrets that lie deeper in a shroud of mystery and finding a way to stop Carter and Benedict's plans, that will take more time. I wonder how Zane is doing. I should act like I don't know anything when I meet up with him. Pushing these thoughts aside, I carefully hide the notebook on my person before heading toward the main white building. How long until your fucking emotes go away? The ones that you got for September? Because I'm curious. Your ass is like spamming these things in the chat, but I know they're gonna like leave it sometime. As the tour is about to end, Carter is once again urgently called away by his assistant.
As the creator of Exhart, seeing your technology destroyed because of a momentary lapse in judgment. Do you feel regret or disbelief? I had imagined both reactions, yet I see neither on your face.
I mean, he never shows any emotion on his face, ever.
You must have been away from the operating room for too long, Mr. Benedict. You seem to have forgotten that showing emotions on one's face is the most ill-advisable thing a doctor can do.
Benedict smiles and chooses to ignore the sarcasm.
I'll be honest. I don't trust you, Dr. Zane. But no one else has your outstanding qualifications and experience.
I don't know, probably another week, but they make me so happy. I see your ass is like having a party in the chat.
It's precisely why I want to bring you on board, even when I know you don't agree with our philosophy.
Since you're being candid, Mr. Benedict, I'll also discard the pleasantries. As I've said, I want to challenge the impossible. We each have something to gain, no? This collaboration could work.
Is challenging the impossible your only reason?
Oh shit.
Will you really let others handle your life's work? Don't you want to find out who created those Alterum?
You certainly enjoy speculating about others' feelings.
I just can't help but wonder. If your bold experiment back then was completed, would the results have been different? In any case, Miss Hunter will tell you about her impressions of the tour after she's done with her disappearing act.
The clamor from downstairs seeps through the window and causes subtle vibrations in the air. Calm as always, Zane meets his gaze.
I look forward to our cooperation in the future.
This is crazy. Falling snow. My mouth is on fire. You're fired. And just like that, our first tour comes to an end. Okay? After leaving the sanatorium, life life of Zane seems to have returned to normal. Barely finding a moment's rest, he rushes between Axel Hospital and the sanatorium. For the time being, Ever seems preoccupied with their grand vision with the Fountain of Tay. The leader of this, the leads related to the Ether Core have also gone cold. Meanwhile, protocore syndrome cases are multiplying at incredible rates. Oh fuck. Also, hospital's emergency room is constantly overwhelmed. Medical teams worldwide continue to test new treatments, but the results remain disappointingly ineffective. It's as if a deity somewhere in the cosmos, and uncertain about the world's fate, keeps listlessly rolling the dice again and again.
Aren't you supposed to save people's lives? My wife is critically ill, and you're just letting her die.
Letting her die. There's nothing we can do, sir.
Where's Dr. Zane? Isn't he the leading expert on protocore syndrome? Why can't he see us first?
Doctor, my child was perfectly fine yesterday. Why did the condition worsen?
In the break room for the division of cardiac surgery, the doctors and nurses can finally get a few minutes of rest. Exhausted, they slump into their chairs.
We're humans, not gods. We want to take care of everyone too.
In 3 days, Ever will officially unveil the Rebirth Cocoon at their press conference. It is designed to treat protocore syndrome. We interviewed Ms. Karen, one of the first patients who underwent this treatment. She will appear at the press conference.
Okay.
We might be witnessing a medical revolution. Only time will tell.
Everyone remains silent as they walk through the transparent partition in the door. From the corridor, they observe Zane's focused expression.
Isn't Dr. Zane supposed to be on leave?
Okay.
Officially, maybe. I bet he's just busy with other projects. Things just aren't the same without Dr. Zane here. Seeing him around makes me feel at ease. It doesn't matter how exhausted I am.
Yvonne lets out a deep sigh and turns to open the storage cabinet. With practiced ease, she breaks 2 dietary glucose sticks to hand out to her colleagues behind her.
Let's eat these and give it our all.
What are glucose sticks for? Is that supposed to make you look like feel full or something?
Doctor, if I get sick,
I'm assuming it gives you
will I
energy.
turn into a monster?
Will I turn into a monster?
No.
Really? Boo from the bed next to me said these crystals will eat us and turn us into big monsters.
What the fuck? Bro, I say kill them all.
Dr. Zane,
Kill them.
I'd like to process my child's discharge papers. If you could...
Lexi's condition has shown improvement. I advise you not to transfer hospitals at this time.
Lexi's condition.
But everyone's saying Ever has a new treatment. We really want to try it.
Two 2:20 a.m.
The pulmonary artery aneurysm has ruptured. There is insufficient blood volume for circulation. Dr. Zane, we can pronounce the time of death.
Oh shit. Well, who died? Oh. What? Is this COVID?
Time of death. 2:23 a.m.
Oh no.
Notify the family.
Did the kid die? Using the wall to support himself, a teenager in a warm green hoodie staggers along. He stops to catch his breath after each step. Every organ feels twisted and turned inside out. His nerves scream from the agony and the pain. Jesus Christ. They threaten to rob him of his strength to stand. His vision blurs as he collapses against the wall. His arms shake uncontrollably as he tries to brace himself. Something races beneath his skin.
I'm not a monster. I don't want to become a monster.
The violent urge surges through him once again as he stares at his hands. They're covered in sharp crystals. He's fighting against the impulse to plunge them into his own heart. Oh my god. Why are we letting them live? They're like, this is torture. Yet he can't bring himself to do it. Cold snowflakes fall onto his body that's reached a fever pitch. A man's steady footsteps approach. Oh, it's Zane. He stands at the end of the road, his tall figure nearly blocking out all light from the street lamp. The teenager can still make him out, however.
You're the killer. Or the doctor. We meet again.
This isn't a coincidence. I'm here specifically because of you.
Is that so? Am I turning into a monster?
Possibly. He forces his eyes to close for a moment. Even his vision is starting to blur. The man clad in black slowly approaches him. The teen feels an unexpected sense of peace. No way.
I knew you'd save me.
This is Dawnbreaker Zane. This is not Dr. Zane. What? Just as something foreign bursts through his skin to strike at the man before him, the teen hears the crystalline sound of ice forming behind his ear. Zane's about to kill him.
It'll be over soon.
Oh my god. He actually killed him?
The patient in room A103 is experiencing memory loss.
Thank you for the follow, I am
emotional
who.
detachment
Welcome to the
and
stream.
exhibiting behavioral
He
patterns
killed
that
him.
differ from usual.
Oh my god. Damn, I knew that was Dawnbreaker Zane because the black outfit that he's wearing.
3 days after entering the rebirth cocoon, the boy from room A210 disappeared without a trace. The patient from room A379 experienced a violent episode while awaiting treatment. The rebirth cocoon's performance has improved. I was chosen as the ideal test subject. They believe I'm the closest to success.
The notes Karen gave me consists almost entirely of observation reports on other test subjects. Her journalist instincts made her distrust this research project from the start. She had already noticed something was off about it. This is a worn, creased photo slips out between the notebook pages. Its edges reveal the countless times it's been handled. In the photo, Karen is holding a little girl who's no more than 3 years old. Both of them are smiling at the camera. Is that her daughter? I quickly understand why she wants to live despite her doubts about this project. God damn. When did you get back? The breaking dawn appears outside the window as... Oh god, fuck. The breaking dawn appears outside the window as the sky grows brighter. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but I think I see those black ice crystals on his arm again. Whenever he's in this form, does Zane never remember what he's done previously? When I move closer to check, it seems I'm imagining things. Zane watches me without saying a word. I realize that I only came over last night to help feed Chichi, but I got so caught up in analyzing the clues that I accidentally fell asleep on the couch. Sorry I went a little overboard when I made myself at home. He's smiling. A moment passes and a faint smile tugs at the corner of his lips.
Is there a passcode in this house that you don't know?
I clear my... So he recognizes me. I thought when he was in Dawnbreaker form, he doesn't recognize me. I clear my throat and hand him the notebook. I try to prevent us from getting sidetracked. In any case, I believe Karen is our best lead right now. Recently, Ever has made a public announcement about their best test subject, who will make an appearance at the press conference. Unlike those big spenders and socialites, Karen has a positive, approachable image. She also has a good reputation in the eyes of the general public. They're trying to use her to build, to build support, public support, and convince more people to believe in their cause. By giving me these notes, she probably hopes I'll help her stop the press conference or even put an end to the project altogether. So I thought, for a while, I've been talking to myself, and then he hugs me from behind. Wait, stop. Zane?
Yes, I'm listening.
Why are you so close? His embrace is gentle, as if the slightest touch might shatter something fragile. Did something happen?
It's cold.
Why is his ass smiling after he just killed a teenage boy? Do you think someone who's like snow could feel chilly? I paused before turning around to appraise him. I'll stop talking about Ever, but if you're really tired, please make sure you rest properly. Will you do that for me? You're so cute. But that was a crazy ass way to kill somebody. Brother, this shit is getting deep. It's getting deep around here. Oh, I still haven't done this. Oops. Wait, hold on. Let me do this now. MC Beloved. I'll always love her. I love MC. I love MC. Okay. I have to go pee again, and I have to get water. So, watch my characters possibly get their ass beat. MC would be bold as fuck. She do be bold, and I'll never pee, baby. Okay, I'll be right. I'll be back. Why is my screen looking like this? I'll be right back, and I gotta get water.
It's time to get moving. Are you prepared to...
Take this!
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around. I'm okay. Let's take it down first.
Be careful. Don't let it hit you. It's time to meet your maker. Not bad. We're halfway there.
Take this!
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around. Bring it on.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Go back to the pit you came from. Silas.
It can't escape. Don't rush in carelessly.
Damn it!
Watch out. It's going to attack.
It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so.
Take this!
It's time to serve the main course.
There's plenty to go around.
This is only... Are you up for a joyride later?
Where do you want to take me?
Guess.
Alright. Alright. I am back. Exit. If you haven't tried them already, try you a Baybel. Things are delicious. Deliciously crazy. Crazy delicious. That's what I meant. I'll spend 5 minutes with him.
You're here. Do you need... It's rare for you to find the time
Y'all
to
just
study.
be chewing on cheese. Yes, indeed. But it's not like any cheese. You know? How do I open this? Oh.
Since you're here to study, you need to concentrate on it.
Best type of cheese for real? Honestly? Facts. Honestly, facts. Okay. So, should I finish out the story today? Or should I, like, just do halfway of the last chapter and then go to Little Nightmares afterwards? What should we do? Because I'm down for either. Oh my god. Freaking bots everywhere. I mean, we're almost 2 hours into the stream. And we're almost halfway through this chapter, so. You say Little Nightmares? Okay. Then we'll do the last part tomorrow. Before we play BioShock. Or we could end the stream off later after Little Nightmares. On some reading. I could read Atonement. Like, okay. I don't normally read 2 books at the same time. Because I feel like I'm not able to properly enjoy both books if I'm like reading another one alongside it. However, I want to read Bride so much, man. It's getting so crazy. I'm constantly thinking about it. And it's crazy because my Kindle is wishing the worst on me. Like, you know how when you close your Kindle, you'll have like ads of like books come up to like incentivize you to like read them. Every time I like low-key, like every time I like close my fucking Kindle, they're talking about Allie Hazelwood's sequel to Bride called Mate. They keep bringing this shit up to me, man. They keep saying, oh yeah, read Mate, the sequel to Bride. And I can't even read Bride because I'm reading Atonement. Brother, it's getting ridiculous. It goes against my philosophy to read 2 books at the same time. But I really, because the thing is that as much as I like the story, oh, because it just came out, the sequel. Oh my god, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. The thing is, I don't usually read books like Atonement, where like it's not focused on romance. Like I read books that are like focused on romance, and they have like a chick lit or a YA or a romantasy or a psychological thriller romance. Like the romance is a big part of the story. However, Atonement isn't focused more so on the romance aspect between Cecilia and Robbie. It's focused on Bryony and her effect on her sister's relationship and like how that ended. And since I've already seen the movie, I already know how it's gonna end. So I'm like I'm reading it at a snail pace, basically. It's so much harder for me to read books I'm not used to. When especially there's other books that I am used to reading that I really want to read. Brother, he's looking me dead in my face. I don't know. That's why I read 2 at a time. But if I go down that road and read 2 books at a time, then I'll read and finish Bride way before I finish Atonement. And then I'll be like, okay, well, I want to pick up another book. And I'll just go down the road of just reading books that I really enjoy and never go back to Atonement. I won't like go back to it because I'm enjoying reading everything else other than that. I have a problem. Allie Hazelwood. Okay, House. When did this book release? Okay, so Bride is the first book. Make came out when? Literally came out. Oh, it almost has like has 3 and like a quarter star. Okay, so when did this come out? October 7th. Literally 3 days ago. Oh God. Serena Paris. Is this a standalone sequel? Oh, it is. It is a standalone sequel. I low-key hate those. I like reading books that that is a continuation of the first story. I don't like reading sequels where it's like, oh, it's a new character and
Maintaining
everything.
a good habit requires consistency. When you feel you're lacking discipline,
Because I want, like, once I start liking a character, I want to, like, get to know more of them in the second book. Not, like, have to get to know a whole new character all over again. Especially if I really like the first book. Okay. Alright. Starry Shop. I mean, I'm probably never gonna do this card, but it's might as well buy it. Okay. There are less than 36 hours remaining until the press conference for the Fountain of Tay. Before returning to the sanatorium to stop it, Zane and I quickly come up with a plan. I need to approach Miss Karen again to figure out a surefire way. Thank you for the hydrate, alumni. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Meanwhile, Zane, who already has connected with the core researchers, will cover for me. Whether it's disease, wanders, or the Alterum, they all stem from humanity's instinctive fear of things beyond their control. The deeper this fear takes root, the more likely people are to mistake absurdity for miracles. And whenever appears as a savior, they will gain a congregation of devoted followers. Zane, the energy source I detected wasn't my imagination. I'm still not confident in utilizing the spatium core, but another visit might help us discover something new.
all right.
Zane nods. I was prepared for a lecture about not abusing my power, but he says nothing. Here, put it on. To ensure the mission runs smoothly, I've borrowed cutting-edge equipment from the association. The state-of-the-art invisible earpiece, modified by an engineering prodigy, Simone, is now no bigger than a grain of rice. I also have a small energy firearm. It's capable of bypassing most detection systems currently in use. I place the earpiece in my ear and gesture for him to come closer. Zane obliges and leans down. One cough to turn the mic on, two coughs to turn it off, and tap to adjust the volume.
Thank you.
I'm not sure why you're being so polite, but as soon as the comms channel opens, deafening audio feedback blasts my eardrums. I clutch my ears in pain. I stagger back, and just before Shisha's, I think, mischievous attempt to trip me succeeds, Zane catches me by the waist. Using my brain power? Why are you using your brain power? He can't help but laugh. This is the first time in days that I've seen genuine joy in Zane's expression.
You...
I frantically clamp my hand over his mouth. Wait until I adjust the volume before you speak. I can feel his smile widening beneath my fingers. Beneath my fingers as I use my other hand to adjust the earpiece. Sound check, Zane. Say something.
You've never asked about the reason for why I picked that as my research topic back in medical school.
He remains close to me, his breath warm against my ear. It's almost like I can hear his heartbeat. The path of medicine is a noble pursuit. Dr. Zane, you strive for academic excellence. You also want to find a meaningful purpose in life.
It's a good guess.
He has a very nice voice. Goddamn. It's crazy. It's actually insane. He sounds really fucking good, like all the time. Back then, you decided to destroy what could have been a world-changing discovery. You didn't hesitate.
Correct.
It's a kind of horror. It's the kind of honor most people would cherish for a lifetime, yet he seems genuinely unbothered by it. Zane must have chosen to stop the experiment because he foresaw the consequences of its potential misuse.
I had considered including your name in the acknowledgments of my paper.
I nod as I secure my firearm to the holster strapped to my thigh. Then I double check my equipment. Hold on. Wow. You only thought about it. You didn't actually do it.
It wouldn't have been right for our names to appear on the same piece of paper without your permission.
Before I can process the meaning behind his words, a rustling sound suddenly comes from the window. A piece of bean-shaped ruby chocolate falls, clattering. It rolls to my feet. I look up to see that the last pack of chocolate snacks from the cabinet has been taken down and torn open on the floor. Shisha lifts his face from the snack package, which is bigger than his head, and licks the chocolate residue off his nose. Wait, what did you eat? My body moves before my mind can catch up. I quickly pick up Shisha and check the empty package. You ate all the chocolate. Animals aren't supposed to eat that. Okay, so this is gonna be the last one. Butterfly in a bottle. As noon approaches, the car enters the sanatorium parking lot. Since Zane holds an internal role here, he's been granted limited clearance to the facility. I plan to slip in while he keeps the receptionist distracted.
Safety first.
You too? He doesn't look back when he leaves, but he suddenly raises his hand for a quick high five as our positions shielded from view. With my biosignature concealed, the omnipresent security camera's scan doesn't trigger anything. The red indicators blink before moving on. Dimitri might be crazy, but I have to admit, the ID camouflage chip he gave me is really useful. The lush trees and flower beds scattered throughout the sanatorium provide the perfect cover. Dodging staff members in the courtyard, I make my way to room A107 from memory. That's where Karen is. The staff will change shifts at approximately 12 p.m. There's a small window of time. To be more specific, there's a small window of time where no one checks the rooms. My shoes scrape against the smooth wall as I wait for the staff to leave. Once they're gone, I slip in through the window. Karen's eyes widen slightly at my entrance, but she remains quiet. Sorry, with the press conference coming up, they tightened security. I could only use this method to visit.
I expected as much. You're clever for figuring out how to find the perfect moment.
I understood the message you sent when you gave me those notes. That's why I'm here. Are you really going to give up? If we take this chance, you might actually have a shot at making a full recovery. Karen shakes her head.
After surviving so many close calls on the battlefield, I'd say death has already been more than generous.
She reveals a peaceful smile and looks at the sunlight streaming through the window.
When I first entered the cocoon, I dreamed. And in that dream, I had made a full recovery. I got to watch my daughter grow up. I was there for every important moment of her life. At her wedding, I hugged her while crying. But the face reflected in her eyes was unmistakably that of a horrifying monster.
Ooh. Her gaze dims. Outside the window, a butterfly, drawn to the artificial flowers in the vase, crashes against the glass again and again. Ooh. Okay.
When I came to my senses, I realized I wasn't hugging her. My hands were around her throat. I only wanted to hug her. So why did I make her cry?
Sensing my hesitation, she pulls the ivy line from the back of her hand.
My dear, have you heard of Zhuangzi's butterfly dream? I've always wondered who was really dreaming. Was it the butterfly, or Zhuangzi himself? If I can't tell who I am anymore, then the whole world has become my cocoon. The time I still have doesn't matter. I've made my decision.
What would you like me to do?
The press conference is scheduled for noon tomorrow, less than 24 hours from now. In an hour, they'll place me in the cocoon for my final examination. You need to locate the cocoon's power supply and cut it off completely.
No. The cocoon is connected directly to the test subject's consciousness. A sudden disconnection could lead to unpredictable effects on her already fragile body.
Don't worry about me. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Finding a suitable test subject like me isn't easy. Trust me, this is the best way to stop them.
I'll find a way to get you out of here.
Even if you could carry me, my body wouldn't survive a strenuous escape.
I know she's right. Once the guard's shift ends, they'll quickly discover their most important patient has disappeared. Every exit in the sanatorium will be sealed off by then.
If this is to be my final battleground, then you must help me. Please.
I understand. She really finna die, Chad. After leaving room A107, I moved quickly without any hesitation and stay out of sight.
Did you hear? Patient AIDS379 suddenly lost control and became violent just now.
It's fine. Dr. Carter said that was normal.
Along the way, I quietly took down several airlines, or not, oh my god. Along the way, I quickly took down several orderlies and receptionists who spotted me. The sanatorium is massive and many areas are restricted. A blind search could last until nightfall and still be a failure. What I sensed that day, it must have been the cocoon's energy core. I take a deep breath and activate the spatium core's power once more. My vision ripples and expands like waves. A faint energy trail leads me forward like a guiding thread. My drifting consciousness slowly sleeps through the sanatorium's public areas, the garden, and through each patient's room. If I can just find the energy control hub, following the faint energy pulse, I find myself at the end of the corridor that connects the public area to the garden. There's a door almost seamlessly integrated into the wall. Without hesitating, I push it open. A large enclosed space gradually reveals itself. Behind the door lies an unexpected serene forest. Strange, there are no guards present, only an unsettling silence hangs in the air. My watch hasn't sounded any alarms, and there are no detectable signs of biological activity among the vegetation. The energy source's pull grows stronger as it tugs the power flowing within me. It's as if I'm being guided in a specific direction. Past the forest winding paths, an unexpectedly elegant old building comes into view. That must be it. The energy readings are at their strongest there. Are we outside? Or are we just, is this a vision that we're having? Well, we'll never know. Not until tomorrow, I guess. Chat, I'm probably gonna piss you off, but I have to pee again. I have to pee again. I'm drinking hella water. And I'm sitting down. When you drink water while sitting down, it goes through you faster. Is that enough? No. I'm broke as hell. Okay. We are done with lads for now. We'll come back tomorrow and we'll do the last 5 or 6 sections, or yeah, sections of this chapter. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I've got to pee again. I've got to pee so bad. Okay. Let's put this on Little Nightmares. I'll be back. Alright, Little Nightmares. Here we go. Excuse me. Man, these last, like, this last hour or whatever. Hi, alumni. This last little hour is about to be scary as fuck. It's about to be scary as hell. And I honestly don't want to do it. Okay, fuck it. You got this? Surely. Surely we have this, bro. Right? Oh, man. Ooh. No. Oh, it started me all the way back here. So I already know about the boss fight with her at the end, I think. Oh god. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Oh shit. Damn it. I jumped too early. Fuck. Okay. Oh, fuck me. I did it again. I should have sprinted. Motherfucker. Shit. I can't see. Ew, they're so gross, bro. No. No. They're so gross. They're so gross. Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Go up. No, go down. Oh god. Shit. The stark difference of fucking stress I feel when playing this game and playing fucking something like Lads is crazy. What am I supposed to do here? What do they want? There's nothing over here. Nothing that way. I gotta go back out, I think. What do they want me to do? What? Is he supposed to stand in front of the fire? I don't know. What do they want me to do, man? No? I feel like he's supposed to come with me, right? That doesn't break. Do y'all know what I'm supposed to do? No? Oh, God. There's not a door in here. Alright, Google. Didn't even get an hour into the playthrough and we're already looking up what we have to do. Yippee. Okay. When in doubt, Google it out. Yeah. Okay. Oh. I'm supposed to climb on the table. I'm supposed to climb on the table. Oh, that's just perfect. When in doubt, goon it out. Oh yeah, that's different. That's something. You're in the thick of it. You're in the thick of it. Damn it! What? I gotta use the restroom again, chat. Fuck. Oh man. Shit. Shit! Oh, he ate me? You're disgusting. Okay, sorry. Fuck. I have to use the restroom again, bruh. Fuck. Come on, grab onto the thing. Fuck! How did that fucking happen? Okay. No! What? Brother. Fuck you. Fuck you, bro. That's such bullshit. That's such bullshit. I'm not even gonna get him since he can't leave with me anyways. Fuck! I'm gonna be here for a minute. It's just that, like, the hitbox is so fucking big, apparently. Because how the fuck am I not close to them and they're still able to get me? There. Ooh. These monsters, or whatever the fuck they are, eating like this reminds me of that scene from My Spirited Away. Or it's not My Spirited Away, but Spirited Away. Oh, what the hell? They're... True, yeah, they're like adults and gorging. Where the hell am I supposed to go now? There's no way. I'm supposed to climb inside? Oh god, I gotta climb inside. Fuck. Well, I gotta pee. I gotta pee again. Love that movie. I love Spirited Away. I'm sorry I have to constantly get up to pee. I'm a nervous peer when I'm scared, and I'm drinking a lot of water, so that makes it all the more worse. But you gotta pee again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a nervous peer, and y'all got me hydrating every fucking 5 seconds. Okay, so you know it's unfortunate, but this is y'all's doing. Okay. Y'all wanted me to play this shit, and there's a chasing sequence. Y'all know I don't know how to deal. All right, I will be right back, and we'll beat this shit. No more water for the rest of the stream, or the rest of Little Nightmares. That is. Okay. You know, playing horror games has really taught me a lot about myself, you know? It's really taught me a lot about who I am because by playing horror, I've learned that I am a nervous peer. I pee when I'm nervous. When I'm scared, I pee a lot more than I normally would. And I can't play horror games that don't have like combat in it or an effective running capability. Or if it's like side scroller like this, I'm fine. Fuck. Ew, these guys are fucking disgusting. Oh god. I'm a stress sweater? That's crazy that your body does that. Oh shit. Oh my god. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh shit. Ah! What? Where? He came for me. Where the fuck am I supposed to go there? Huh? Oh my gosh. This is about to piss me off. Oh, so you crawl on top of him. Okay, so I have to go forward and then come back. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. No! What the fuck? He smells me. Oh no, man. What the fuck is up with this game, bro? Who came up with this fucking game? Who came up with this fucking game? You know it's stinking there? Bruh. What is this? Why am I in here? Huh? Why are you able to break the glass? Oh, to climb up to it. Shit, 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 shit. Ew. Damn. Ooh. I thought I could survive that jump. I thought I could survive that. I thought I could survive that. So am I supposed to go to the elevator, or am I supposed to go through here? Because he's in that room cutting up meat. So he probably won't see me if I go back to the elevator instead of coming up here. Shit. Okay. Remember there's twin chefs? Oh yeah, right. There's no way she didn't hear me. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Is he gonna come? Come on. Oh, he's not coming. Okay. Oh Lord. Oh fuck. Gnomes are so cute, they are. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Not! Oh shit! I'm dead. Fuck! I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oh, I want to drink some water, but I can't do that. I have to pee again. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Please? Please? Oh my god, she runs so fucking slow. Oh! Oh, she got little legs. Ah, that's not an excuse. She needs to grow the fuck up. No, I'm dead. Sorry. I'm just crashing out. I'm just crashing out. Fuck me. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, please. Oh god. I'm about to die. Fuck me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I'm so... Son of a bitch! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I gotta turn the air on. I turned the AC on. Off because it was hot in here. I gotta turn it back on. Because it was cold in here, I gotta turn it back on because I'm hot. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my days. I want to hydrate so bad. My throat is dry. Oh my god, bro. I want to go get the gnome, but the gnome doesn't follow me out of here. It's already... Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm scared, bro. I gotta pee again. Fuck. Oh, my days. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose it. Run! Oh, oh, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it, hoof it. Oh! Fuck! I stopped because my finger was slipping off the fucking left joystick. Just stream from the toilet. Shut up, shut up, shut up. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, please, please, please. Oh my God. Oh, 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 oh. No, 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 son of a bitch. You run, Six, you run. Bitch, run! Oh, shh. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy shit. Oh my God. Get fucked. Get fucked. Holy shit. Alright. Parkour champion. You made it, brother. Oh shit. I'm hungry again. What's over here? Nothing? Eh. Bro. She is starving. What the fuck? Okay, the sausage. The sausage. Eat the sausage. Eat the sausage. It's right there. Eat the sausage. It's right there, sis. She ate the gnome? There was a sausage right in front of you, sis. There was literally... You killed him. You knew that was coming, brother. Brother, there was a sausage right in front of you. This evil bitch gonna eat the gnome? The gnomes that have been sitting here helping us the whole fucking game? Yeah, I'm gonna pause that. I have to go pee again. That's some bullshit. Bullshit. The dog shit. What the fuck? Alright. But the gnome had more protein? I'm gonna let you off on that one, alumni, because it's your first crazy comment in chat since you started following me, and I have to go pee. But brother, she needed something living. Now, Nebula, you've been here a while. You knew not to say that shit, I won't lie. You know. Pee again. Alright. Fuck you. We're back. The game takes you on an emotional roller coaster. The living comment was legit though, brother. And there's still 2 more games in the series, yeah. The second one is the best one to me, but I haven't finished the story video for 3 yet. Oh, you're watching the story video, like a playthrough of it? I cannot believe her ass fucking ate the fucking gnome. I can't believe her dumb ass did that shit. And then there was another gnome up there by the plates, and her eating that gnome down there on the ground scared it, and it walked away. Brother, I cannot believe this. Oh. The hell? God damn it. Shit. Little fox among hungry wolves. I can't believe she did that shit, bro. I can't see shit. Okay. Fuck me. Is that somebody singing? There's a key. Oh, I don't like that noise. Is that a door? That's not a door. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sneak past her? You think so? Oh shit. My heartbeat is loud. Oh god. Where's this key? wait. I don't want to fuck up my playthrough. So wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Oh, so I have to get on top of the thing and hide? Okay. Things in the base. Okay, wait, hold on. Is she gonna come in here? Oh god. Is she gonna come in here or not? No? Ooh. Grab the key, then hide again? I don't think she's coming. Oh my god, this is terrifying. This is actually terrifying. Fuck! Stop! I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. There's no way she doesn't know I'm in here and that I grabbed the What did you breaking that do? I don't know. I just know that I can break it. It happened last time when I did last stream. There's no way she doesn't know I'm in this fucking house. Okay, wait, hold on, fucking hold on. Fucking hold on. Oh my... She fucking got me, bro. Son of a bitch. Son, I hit the wall! I can't even fucking see, for real. Either. Oh god. Oh gosh, shit. Oh my god. What is happening? What is happening? What is this? You need a mirror? Oh. I don't see one. I didn't see one come over here. Maybe you don't get it yet. There's nothing here to grab. Oh god. I don't know what to do. What the fuck am I supposed to do? There's nothing in this room. Hello? I don't like this at all. I especially don't like this because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh my days. Can you open something? Let me see. Oh, okay. It's more to the right. Like the cabinet or drawer. I'm supposed to go this way. Shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh my god. Shit. Bitch. Fuck. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! Bitch, get up! Oh my days. Get up. Coraline, get up now, please. Thank you. Oh, fuck me. Oh, shit. How many times do I have to do this? Please let this be the last time. I don't want to do this anymore. Please. Oh my god, stop. Stop. Oh, thank god. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Oh my days. Okay. Okay, thank god. Ooh, shit. Her name is 6, ain't it? I don't know. I just call her Coraline because of her yellow jacket. Oh, she's hungry again? We just ate a gnome. She just ate a gnome like not even 20 minutes ago. How are you so hungry again? Now go eat her? Oh, brother. We're doing cannibalism now? Oh my god. This is insane. You're eating her life force. don't understand. What's the story here? I don't get the story. The fuck? Are those the nasty ass adults? She's turning. The lights are like exploding. On stealing their souls. Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie, y'all put me through hell. So fuck y'all. So we're leaving? A storm is coming. That coat should come in useful. Wow, this is... I still don't get the lore though. Y'all wanna watch a lore video? Cause I really don't know what's going on. All the gnomes. Sure? Okay. I can't believe I ate one of y'all. But we beat it, Chad. We beat it. We beat it. Oh my god. We beat the game. So I don't know what if there's like an end cutscene or whatever. So we're gonna wait for the cutscenes to go by. But we finally beat it. So, according to my calculations, Canva. Let's go back to Canva. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I could withstand playing Little Nightmares 2 today, but I think I'm all horrored out, Chad. I don't think I can play another horror game today. So Little Nightmares, BioShock, today, tomorrow, and the day after, and then Dead Space. Because I still haven't beaten Dead Space, even though it's literally the first game I played for this month. I think out of all these games that I'm playing, Dead Space is the scariest. So, because it's like dark as fuck, and it's the enemies are scary and they're fast. So, Dead Space for Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Little Nightmares 2. And then whatever day that I beat Little Nightmares, scarier than, well, for this month. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Poppy Playtime is the scariest, then Dead Space. I was thinking because I changed the month out and I changed like games around. I didn't count Poppy Playtime, but no, yeah, Poppy Playtime is the scariest for me personally. Dead Space is a close ass second though. But yeah. we'll be playing these whenever we beat Little Nightmares 2. Jay said that he will play Little Nightmares 3 with me. So I'm gonna take off Alan Wake. And we might not need Little Nightmares here. 3. We'll most likely beat it by then, so 3 should be here. And then delete the quarry. I don't know if we'll beat it by then, but we'll just add it in. Obviously this month might change because we might beat games sooner than that, than this. But yeah. But yeah, we'll play Little Nightmares 3 with Jay whenever I'm able to beat the second one. But I don't know if I'll be able to play Little Nightmares 2. Even though we only played for like, how long did we play Little Nightmares 1 today? Maybe like an hour? But yeah. I think we played for about an hour. But it's like, that chasing scene was a little too much. Like an hour and a half at most. Yeah, because I had to keep going downstairs to fucking pee. Because my ass is a fucking pussy. Ugh. I have to also like edit some videos. So I think I'm gonna do that for today. Edit some videos, put it on TikTok and stuff like that. So no Little Nightmares for today, but we'll play it soon. But if this thing could... Can I skip this? No? I don't know if there's like an end credit scene. Yeah. I don't know if there is. So I don't want to close the game. Your pee breaks were that half. Okay, in my defense, I'm not just going downstairs to pee. We have so much clothes to wash and dry, so I'm actively going downstairs to check on them and make sure that they're done. And if they are done, then I have to switch them out and then take them upstairs. And if they're not done, then I have to, like, then I can't do anything. And then I had to, like, eat. Like, make my food and eat while playing Lads, so there's that as well. But I will say I'm proud of myself for playing this because they're like earlier today and yesterday I was not excited to play Little Nightmares 2 today because I knew that kitchen restaurant scene was gonna come where I had like chased down the tables. I knew that was coming and I was terrified of it. But we did it. We just died several times, but I was able to do it. So that's good. Is this cold to win? And is there a cutscene at the end of this or not? Okay, so it's almost done. I'll just wait. But how'd y'all feel about the game? How do you feel about my playthrough? Was it a good playthrough? A bad playthrough? Was it boring? Did I do stuff? Did I take too long to do specific things? Honest opinions only. Was my playthrough bad? Because I feel like I took way longer than I needed to beat it, and I think that's partly because I'm playing lads before this to build up to it. Oh my god, that music. I'm playing lads to build up to get to this part. And then I'm like fucking up on puzzles and shit repeatedly. But if I look at Steam, only took me about 4 hours. 4 hours and like 10 minutes to beat it. Wait, hold on. Turn it down. You know, on Dead Space and BioShock, I like all F4 and ended the game at like similar times. Like Dead Space, there's like a mini boss I have to defeat, but I have no ammo, like in my gun at all. So I'm gonna have to probably run or go find some or just do melee attacks the whole time. And then in BioShock, there's that guy that I can't get past because he has that like flying whatever majig, and it like does hella damage to me. So BioShock and Dead Space is gonna take me forever to beat, I feel like. By the time this month ends, I feel like a lot of these games are not gonna be finished. Okay, so no cutscene. Thank you for playing. Who said you had to finish the games? You would finish while you had a power out? While you had a power outage? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just be scared and have fun. Wait. I did not know. First of all, that's not my fault. I'm not gonna apologize for that. I just played the game. I didn't know you had a power outage, bruh. You can select chapters and stuff. Oh no, I'm good. Just let me close this game. I'm good. Off all that. I'm saying let me we're gonna watch a lore video. Now to 2. So unfortunately, I think I'm all hoarded out for today. I don't think I have the balls to finish Little Nightmares 1 and start Little Nightmares 2. I don't think I don't think I have it in me. But we can watch a Little Nightmares fucking lore video though. And besides, I have to like edit some videos and I want to read a little bit one lore video. Not the complete story. Let's just watch this one.
I accidentally stumbled upon Little Nightmares a while back, and it blew me away to how amazing it was, which made me make a 10 Reasons to Play video about it. As Little Nightmares 2 is round the corner, let's go over Little Nightmares' story to recap on what happened, and get ready for the sequel. Hi folks, I'm R, your narrator, and here is Little Nightmares' story explained in a nutshell. Before we get into the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and beware, as there will be spoilers ahead. Little Nightmares is an indie-looking third-person horror game where you assume the role of a little girl called Six who wears a signature yellow raincoat. which admittedly looks very good with the game scenery. The bright yellow color pops out from the dark and somber color palettes used in the environments. There's no combat involved in the game, but it's quite possibly one of the most detailed games I've ever played. It's got top-notch contact physics and details, so much
wait,
attention has
depending
been
on
paid.
depending on which route you took, there was different rooms you could go in. Like you could progress the story, but going in different routes. I didn't know that. I thought there was like only one specific way that you could go through the game and beat it.
To the movements and gestures, which would take me over a few minutes to talk about. But I don't have to, as conveniently, you can watch a video I made previously about Little Nightmares, breaking it down in detail. An aspect of the game that makes it one of the best games out there, apart from art style, soundtrack, gameplay, and enemies, is the sheer crypticness of the story, to who each character is and what the hell is happening. So without much further ado, let's go over the story. 6, our protagonist, wakes up in a suitcase in a dark room connected to ventilation channels. 6 is a 9-year-old girl who wears a signature yellow raincoat.
9 years
dreamt
old.
about a mysterious woman resembling a geisha prior to waking up. Something you might notice right away is a subtle tilting of the environment from side to side, which reflects on other items present in the environment, which roll side to side as well. Armed with only a lighter, 6 traverses through dark and claustrophobic rooms, with exception of large mechanical places with massive chains and staircases. Despite these claustrophobic looking rooms, it's obvious that this mysterious place is designed for much larger inhabitants. As 6 explores further, she encounters small gnome-looking creatures which are really skittish and harmless, and usually run away or observe her movements. 6 has the option to hug them if she could manage getting close to them. As traversing further, 6 witnesses a large skinny inhabitant who is hanging by the neck, presumably a suicide. Traversing further, 6 reaches the prison where children are held prisoners. 6 escapes carnivorous leeches that infest the depth of this place, and a pair of artificial eyes that turn children to stone if they are exposed to the light long enough. This is when we get our first glimpse of a large blind inhabitant with disproportionately long arms. Fortunately for 6, this man is blind and will only react to sound. Therefore, 6 easily can evade him this time. Then soon after, 6 experiences her first bout of
That's not the
debilitating
story though.
hunger
You're just
when an
recounting everything we
imprisoned
already know.
child offers her a loaf of bread. After moving further up, evading some more artificial eyes, she gets to the monitoring room where presumably this inhabitant with large arms monitors the children on their bed,
I didn't see this.
who is also thought to be the prison guard. As 6 then traverses through this place, she encounters this man's room, whom we then learn to be a janitor of a presumably much larger society with more inhabitants in. After a while, 6 experiences another bout of hunger, falling into the janitor's trap in a cage where he placed some meat in.
That was crazy. That was
6 manages
crazy
to break out of her cage, but makes no effort to save the other captured children. In fact, using one of the cages to jump over and open the door.
Yeah, that was
she
crazy.
Then encounters the janitor and runs away from him, ending up in a room filled with shoes, where 6 escapes a mysterious monster residing under these shoes. After a tense chase from the janitor and learning a little bit more about his obsession with dolls, 6 turns on a TV to distract the janitor, which has a weird nursery rhyme playing.
But what's the lore though? That's just recounting the story as the game is being played.
After another close chase, the janitor corners 6 in a room with a half-closed door stuck on a cage. The janitor tries to grab 6 through the gap of the door, but 6 manages to shut the door, severing the janitor's arms. 6 travels further up on an automatic hook where the dead children are wrapped in paper and sent
Oh
up.
my God,
in
bro.
this section, we are presented with a gruesome scene of piles of dead children's bodies wrapped in paper. 6 suffers from yet another bout of hunger, at which point she eats a live rat stuck on a mousetrap. Moving further through this place, we witness boxes upon boxes filled with bodies of dead children. Six then traverses through the kitchen where a grotesque-looking chef is preparing food. Soon after, we realize that there are two of these chefs, who seem to be twins. Then finally, we are presented with a washing place where there are plates upon plates making towers, presumably after a huge feast. Six manages to escape the twins, finding a tiny window which shows us a glimpse of what this place is and who the inhabitants are. We learn that this place is a massive underwater vessel, hence the side-to-side movement, which welcomes a multitude of obese guests from a ship. To our horror, Six reaches a Japanese-style restaurant on the higher level, where these obese guests are gorging on piles of meat, presumably from dead children and other animals. This feast is overseen by the geisha-looking woman who Six dreamt of in the beginning of the game. As Six tries to find the exit, some of these guests try to capture Six and consume her, while majority of them are incapable of standing and usually crawl. At a final pursuit, several guests scramble over each other after Six, but she manages to escape. Soon after escaping these gluttonous, grotesque-looking guests, Six experiences yet another bout of hunger. This time, a gnome is holding a sausage and offering it to Six, but instead of the sausage, Six eats the gnome alive, showing no remorse whatsoever. Now keep this part in mind as we're gonna get back to it in the DLC section. Six follows the lady up into her
there's
quarters,
DLC?
which include a lot of broken mirrors, a hint for the ending. At a final battle, Six, being cornered by the lady, finds an unbroken mirror and holds it against her, which disables the lady. As the lady lies down defenseless, Six experiences yet another bout of hunger, and you guessed it, she starts eating the lady, starting from her neck. This allows Six to absorb the lady's magical powers. This time, we take control of a badass Six with a different camera angle, walking in one line between the obese guests. As the guests try to attack her, one by one she uses her newly absorbed powers and kills them. Six reaches a staircase which she climbs up and passes through a door into sunlight, while the gnomes Six sucked throughout the game gather and watch her leave. In a post-credit scene, Six is seen by the entrance of the maw, the underwater vessel, while a foghorn is heard in the distance. There are many theories surrounding who Six is, how she ended up there, and why she gets caught by the hunter in Little Nightmares 2, while having powers which can drain people from their lives. And also who the lady is, why she wears a mask, and everything else, which we will talk about on a different video.
Bro, that's not what I came here for. I came here for the fucking lore. Is this gonna just...
I'm going to be telling...
This is for... I don't want to learn about Little Nightmares 2 yet, because I haven't played it yet. Ending and story explained.
The ending to Little Nightmares has a lot of people confused. This video tries to explain what happens in the ending, as well as the story and plotline of the game. While there's no definitive story at the moment, we've pieced together what seems like the most logical explanation of what's going on in Little Nightmares. There is a prequel comic book coming out, but until then, this will have to do. Almost all of Little Nightmares takes place on a ship known as the Maw. This underwater vessel is visualized by a small island that sticks up above the water, with a large tower protruding from the island-like structure. Seemingly rich visitors take a ship to the island for the sole purpose of indulging their unquenchable appetites. Every single guest in Little Nightmares is an obese person with an appetite for any kind of meat, including the flesh of children. The Maw is essentially a prison and a resort for the rich and gluttonous. The children on board are taken from their homes and placed in the bottom of the ship, which serves as a prison. At first, the children are given beds and toys to play with. However, as they grow and start gaining weight, they're placed in cages, and the chefs in the kitchen prepare the children to be served to the guests as food. The gnomes seem to be directly related to the children taken prisoner, or perhaps the original inhabitants of the Maw. There's very little interaction with the gnomes throughout the game, but the children in the prison have made drawings of them, and the gnomes are afraid of anyone they come across, including your own character. When you are able to get close to a gnome, your first response is to give them a hug, which results in the gnome following you around for a short time. An alternate theory about the gnomes are that they're what's left of the children in the prison when they're malnourished. The children have all been taken from their families, which is why you hug them to make the gnomes feel better. This is also why the gnomes are afraid of anyone and everyone, but eventually allow your character to get close to them. Your character in Little Nightmares is a 9-year-old girl named Six. She is seemingly the daughter of the Lady, who is the geisha-like individual who seems to be
She's
in
the
charge
daughter?
of the daughter of the Lady, who is the geisha-like individual who seems to be in charge of Ma. Most
Thank you
theories
for the
point to
follow.
Six being the lady's daughter, who was cast down to the prison with the other children.
Wait, she's the
Most
daughter.
theories point to Six being the lady's daughter, who was cast down to the prison with the other children when the lady realized
She's not the daughter of the lady. I was about to say that doesn't make
Six
sense.
is more beautiful than she is. Several portraits of Six can be found near the lady's bedside. The lady is seemingly obsessed with beauty.
That's the proven in the very Little Nightmares game. Wait, what? There's another game called Very Little Nightmares. There's a portrait of her with her eyes
Several
scratched
portraits
out.
of Six can be found near the lady's bedside.
Uh-huh.
The lady is seemingly obsessed with beauty, but smashes every mirror in her presence because she can't stand to look at herself.
Yeah, it's a game. It's like a phone game. That's not Six though. Okay, let me see. App Store. Oh, I would definitely. Oh, it's $6. I don't have $6. To play that, but or not $6, $7. But that's crazy.
Assume that the lady is never satisfied with how she looks, and even wears a geisha mask to cover her face, despite breaking every mirror around her. Only one mirror remains in the upper levels of the maw, and the lady keeps it locked away so no one can access it. The lady also has the power to drain people of their life force. It's theorized that she runs the maw in an attempt to fatten up the guests so she can eventually drain their life force and take it for her own immortality. When Six uses the mirror and the reflected light to knock the lady unconscious, she then devours her to take her power as her own, then uses it on the guest as she makes her way out of the maw.
If you look up the ending for the Very Little Nightmares game, it might make more sense.
You can very end of the game when at the very end of the game when Six emerges at the very top of the maw, you can hear the sound of an approaching ship. Perhaps Six is going to feed on the passengers of that ship, or perhaps she'll use that ship to escape to the mainland. That's all we know for now, but again, we'll have more updates on the Little Nightmares.
I'm still kind of confused on the story though, I won't lie. Very Little Nightmares. $13. Okay.
Hey guys, Super Bro Mike here, and in today's video we take a look at Very Little Nightmares, the mobile prequel to the original Little Nightmares game, as we explore its mysterious story, creepy cast of characters, and how it connects to Six's adventure aboard for more. If you're interested in seeing the entirety of Very Little Nightmares, then check out my recent playthrough of the game. I'll leave a link to part 1 at the end of this video. But for now, let's kick off with an overview of what exactly this pint-sized version of Little Nightmares is all about. A girl in a yellow raincoat awakens aboard an air balloon which has crashed into the attic of an old house. This girl may look like Six, but is in fact a completely different character. More on that later. The house in question is a massive death trap known as the Nest, a mansion in a state of decay sat atop a cliff jetting far out above the ocean below. It isn't long before the girl in the raincoat runs into another lost child. This little girl seems afraid and is always on the run. She stays one step ahead of us throughout the entirety of the game. The room we first meet this mystery child in is full of cages. These cages look identical to those seen aboard the moor, and before long we free another imprisoned child from one. This indicates the nest is not simply an old mansion, but is also being used as a prison too. A holding ground, but to what end? A little later we discover a familiar sight, the enchanted eyes, which of course acted as a security system aboard Vamore, both used as a camera-like device to monitor the children, and also a Medusa-like trap, freezing anyone who met their glare and turning them to sand.
Bro.
It is interesting to find the nest using the same technology as Vamore, suggesting the two are connected in some way. As we venture further into this world, you'll notice several other stark connections between these two nightmarish locales. Around this point in our adventure, we meet a new enemy type known as the Craftsman. Now, much like the janitor from Little Nightmares, this Craftsman has very long arms. However, unlike the janitor, he also has very long legs. These gangly legs are twisted and bound to a wheelchair, so it seems as though the Craftsman is himself a prisoner, strapped into this chair with limited movement. He doesn't have any supernatural powers, however his reach is impressive, as is the speed he moves at.
Oh god.
The Craftsman wears a mask, apron and goggles. This suggests he may act as a surgeon of some kind, performing hideous surgical procedures on those imprisoned within the nest. However, more likely, as his name suggests, he is simply a craftsman, a worker who created dolls, their wigs, and clothing for the lady of the house. However, if we want to venture into darker territory, and let's face it, Little Nightmares frequently does, it could be suggested that the children captured and housed within this mansion are indeed the dolls themselves. We see an entire room full of salt, and salt is often used to keep meat from rotting. And it is possible that the wigs we see are made from real human hair. Moreover, we see crudely stitched leather outstretched in various rooms around the craftsman's lair. Leather is usually formed from cow skin, but there are no cows around these parts. And there's also something strange about the way the dolls we see later on in the game look. They appear almost too realistic. Maybe they are, and perhaps this craftsman is also a taxidermist, one who doesn't just stuff animals, but also humans.
Oh, hell nah.
After escaping the craftsman, the girl finds herself inside a box with one of those all too familiar eye symbols etched upon it. The more we see these eyes appear, the more we must wonder, is this nest an institution built to provide for the more, or vice versa? The girl begins exploring the lower levels of the mansion and runs into another horrifying sight. The butler is the second new enemy found in Very Little Nightmares. He is able to levitate a few inches above the floor and is constantly bent over, his hands bound behind his back, a lock preventing them from release. It seems both the craftsman and this butler are not simply servants of a house, but rather slaves. The butler's creepiest trait is his telekinetic ability, which he uses to throw objects at the player in order to kill them, rather than chasing them down.
Oh my god.
If spotted, he instantly takes control of the environment and halts the girl's progress.
Oh my god.
The butler seems to maintain order within the house. He does the laundry, makes food, and waits hand and foot on the lady of the house, who we will meet shortly. Before long, the girl in the raincoat navigates her way down into the garbage disposal. Here we run into an unseen horror living beneath the filthy debris of this dumpster.
Oh, why would you go back? Why would you go back?
It's very similar in nature to the shoe monster from the original Little Nightmares. We also find the wreckage of an old plane down here. How it got here is a bit of a mystery in itself.
I hated that level.
It's creepy to consider the residents of this mansion may be bringing down aircraft just to collect more children for delivery to the moor. Also, why is there so much trash down here in the first place, and where is it all coming from? A best guess would be to assume that the nest is not always this quiet, and perhaps frequently used by other guests with big appetites, much as we saw during the banquet sequences in the original game. After escaping the dumpster grounds and finally outsmarting the butler, the girl in the raincoat escapes into a trap door, where she briefly encounters the mystery child again before dropping down a wall cavity and emerging inside a playroom. Here we see drawings of the familiar gnomes on the wall, as well as encounter many of them hiding about the place. anyone familiar with Little Nightmares will know the troubling story behind these cute little critters. They were once normal children before being transformed by the lady as seen during the end of the Secrets of Amor DLC.
Oh my god.
For those who don't know, the lady was the final enemy to be encountered aboard the Moor. She ran the show and was responsible for all the hideous goings-on orchestrated within its walls. She also possessed magical witch-like abilities, hence her ability to transform children into gnomes. So this means the lady either lived here within the nest, or at the very least visited it in the past. Backing up this conclusion are paintings we find while exploring this area of the house. As we explore this nursery environment, we encounter the aforementioned horrifying dolls. They are sat down for dinner, lined up in front of television sets, and arranged for tea parties. But why? Well, this floor of the nest is where we encounter the final new enemy type, a little girl with a furious temperament known as the Pretender. The developer's Twitter described the Pretender as the following. This pint-sized lady of the nest loves her playthings, and anything that's not her toy doesn't last long in her nursery.
What?
The Pretender also has the ability to evaporate her prey into thin air, seemingly absorbing the person's life force, much like the lady and later Six did in the story of Little Nightmares. So it seems the dolls keep this power-hungry child content, or at least most of the time they do. If she finds a single one out of place, she begins to throw a tantrum. It seems this creepy girl has the name Pretender because her entire life revolves around playing pretend with her dolls. Dolls who may be made in part from real children. Pretty twisted stuff. Around her living quarters we see many portraits of very normal looking children. These are likely pictures of the various kidnappees, who have now become playthings for the Pretender.
Oh my god.
A statue of the Pretender shows other children bowing down to her for mercy. It seems she enjoys getting her own way and being the centre of attention at all times. One very interesting Easter egg can be found when taking a look at this picture here. It appears to be the hanging man from Six's adventure on the moor, and beside this portrait, another shows what seems to be the same pair of legs. So that would suggest the father of the Pretender is also connected to the moor and no longer alive, explaining her isolation within the home and desire for company. We do after all run into the Pretender at the end of the game, sobbing uncontrollably on a bench overlooking the sea. A connection therefore seems likely. The second observation to be made when looking at this portrait is found when we draw our attention to the skirt and shoes the mother wears. We have seen these before, but not in a game yet released. They look a perfect match for the outfit of the teacher from the upcoming Little Nightmares 2. So it seems this girl still has a mother on the mainland who works as a teacher, and perhaps this is why so many children find their way into this mansion. This teacher's portrait also appears during the Little Nightmares DLC, connecting her to all three games. After fleeing the nest with the butler in hot pursuit, the girl in the raincoat teams up with the mystery child and the two manage to escape into the woods. However, the mystery child falls down and is locked out of a shed the raincoat girl escapes into.
Oh god, she just be leaving.
Here we find a doll graveyard, full of broken and discarded dolls who have displeased the Pretender. After encountering the Pretender one last time, the Raincoat Girl must scale down a cliff face to the sea, and here she is joined by the return of the mystery child, who drops a boulder onto the Pretender in a bid to save her new friend. Unfortunately, the boulder doesn't kill her, and the two end up plummeting into the sea to an unknown fate. However, the floating raincoat suggests a grim end for our character. This is where the game seems to end. However, if we stick around for a post-credits sequence, we find the mystery girl heads down the cliff to a raft on the beach. It is therefore implied this girl has been sick the entire time. She collects up the raincoat and rides the raft out to sea, where she climbs aboard the moor, and after a brief nightmare involving the lady, awakens to begin her adventure in Little Nightmares. So Very Little Nightmares indirectly tells the story of where Six came from and how she acquired her raincoat, with the girl we played as being someone completely different. A small theory is that the girl in the raincoat somehow survived and also managed to swim aboard the moor, where she became the girl who aids both Six and the runaway boy. She does, after all, have the same haircut, although blink and you'd miss it. And we must remember she's a dab hand at
What?
in the raincoat somehow survived and also managed to swim aboard the moor, where she became the girl who aids both Six and the runaway boy. She does.
Wait, what did he say?
After all, where she became the girl who aids both Six and
That aids. Oh, aids both Six. They gave him the food. We gave her the food.
the runaway boy. She does, after all, have the same haircut, although blink and you'd miss it. And we must remember she is a dab hand at surviving near impossible situations. Another theory is that the girl who helps us in Little Nightmares is an apparition, the ghost of the girl who died at sea and then went on to haunt others who ended up in a similar predicament, trying to help them from beyond the grave. But finally, we must conclude this video by briefly discussing the relationship between the nest and the moor. We established both use the same technology. Both connect via characters such as the gnomes, the lady, and the hanging man. Both imprison children for sinister gain. It seems to me as though the lady uses the nest to store prisoners, as well as keeping the lady of the house, the Pretender, happy while her mother is away. The Pretender has special powers, much like the lady, and both appear in pictures about the house, suggesting she is being raised in the nest and groomed to take over the lady's position aboard the moor when she eventually dies. After all, this environment is called the nest, and what are nests used for? Well, typically they are used by birds to raise their young until they grow strong enough to fly for themselves. So this Pretender is kept within the nest by the lady, and provided with children to test her abilities on, growing more and more powerful until one day she can inherit the moor and take her rightful place aboard it as its new ruler. Or at least, that's my take. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comments below.
That's kinda crazy,
and of course,
no?
leave a like if you did enjoy this video, and subscribe for more horror-related content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Okay, so I must have missed a lot of, like, cutscenes and stuff. There's a theory that the girl in the raincoat might be the geisha woman's daughter. Which woman? Six? Or the one from Very Little Nightmares? I must have missed a lot of cutscenes and stuff, because the scene that he was talking about where a girl helps me with like a braid on the side of her head, I didn't get to see that. I didn't really investigate all that much when I played the game. The one from Very Little Nightmares. So she might be the geisha woman's daughter. But why does she not have powers then? If that's true. And why would she be, if the geisha woman, why would the geisha woman want her own daughter to be in the nest so she could turn into, like, so she can like die or be hurt at some point? Wait, hold on. But that would explain why she has like a painting. A painting of hers in her house, in her room, because that's her daughter. While the girl arrived to the nest in a hot air balloon, she wasn't supposed to be there. Oh, right. He did say that. He did say that. Yeah, I don't think I was able to see all the things that I was supposed to see in this playthrough, because I kind of just like was like, I'm not going to investigate. I'm just going to make sure I just get to where I want to be, and that's it. But I will get the DLC for Little Nightmares for this game, and we'll play it. whenever I can. Mm, yeah, we'll play it. The DLC for Little Nightmares. But chat, I think I'm done for today. Add to finish games. I'm sorry, I said that I was gonna like play Little Nightmares 2, but I am too scared to start another horror game. Right now. I'm too scared. I'm too pussy. But I also have stuff to do. So there's thanks for streaming. Thank you for being here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll be playing BioShock. I also will be looking up where to find a fucking gene bank or whatever the hell it is, so I can fight that guy and get it over with, because that was annoying yesterday. But yeah. See you on the next side. Bye.